What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Jake Shavink here, and today we are continuing with our 2024 NFL Draft Film Room Series, taking a look at Connecticut guard Christian Haynes. Now, Christian Haynes at the Combine, 6'2 3/4", 317 pounds, 33.5-inch arm length, posted a 9.09 relative athletics score, and a 90th percentile 10-yard split. Of the most notable of the testing there, 3,318 snaps at right guard in college. He started there with Connecticut. He finished there with Connecticut. And in his career, allowed 8 sacks and 48 pressures on 1,687 opportunities. It got better, year over year, 1 sack and 15 pressures allowed in the last 2 seasons. And you've seen that growth, that improvement, snap to snap, year to year, right? 2023 posts an 80.1 run blocking grade and 82.5 pass blocking grade. Not his best season overall. That was 2022, but 2 years of really, really good play at Connecticut. So now let's dive into the film room and take a look at the traits and what you see from Christian Haynes. All right, guys, so we're going to the film room, taking a look at Christian Haynes. Going to look at his game here against NC State. I think you see a lot of the improvements snap by snap and a lot of the impressive traits that Haynes is going to bring to an NFL team. We'll start here. Really nice, right? Initial quicks, right? That's going to help him a lot in pass protection. That's really his bread and butter to how he wins a ton in pass protection, why he's been so successful here. But I do think there's a little concern with this rep. I think the first thing, right, you see the head dip a little bit, but also look at the arms, super wide. We want to be, getting that initial strike in tight, getting it off quick as well to disrupt the defensive lineman as quickly as possible. Here we're just kind of grabbing and holding on. And the quicks help him a lot with those scenarios, but it's something you have to see improvement. Movement skills, right? Can he be a puller? Absolutely. That was a short pull to the assignment on the M-man line of scrimmage, but he can definitely do it. Now here, a flash of what's to come a little bit on this game film, but a really nice job reach block, right? Obviously, you get help a little bit from your center on plays like that, but a really, really nice job. Another instance of him as a puller, right? You see the movement skills. You see him be able to hit a landmark, maybe a little bit late to the landmark, but he hits with authority when he's out there in space. Here, a really nice example of second-level blocking where you see a lot of second-level defenders. They're not going to want Haynes coming near them in instances like this. Again, the hands are a little wide, but gets to the second level, gets to his assignment and completes the job, sustains the block long enough to spring a touchdown. I think another thing about him as a zone blocker is you're going to see right here. This is textbook, okay? So how do you help your tackle out? Initial strike right there. Good extension. Allow your tackle to get around and seal with the reach block, completing his assignment, helping him out with his, and then also getting to the second level and sealing this off as well. That's just textbook, right? Help your right tackle out with that initial contact, and of course, get to your landmark at the second level. Zone teams are going to be thrilled with that rep alone. Now here, we had a zero tech, right? We got the nose tackle. How about a reach block? Again, he's going to get help from the center, but you need to be able to engage. You need to be able to swing your feet around and basically seal it off to the play side, and he does. And how about toss him to the ground with authority, right? He has some nasty in him, and teams are really going to like that out of an offensive lineman. Here, I think nice recovery skills, right? You're kind of selling this slide a little bit. Defensive tackle's going to spin out. Haynes, nice job in recovery. Get hands back on and engage. A really solid job there in pass protection. Again, as a puller, you're going to see run game diversity with him, and I think that's where a lot of teams are going to be interested in Haynes because of that flexibility he's going to offer a team in terms of his schematic deployment. Here, I think is again a little bit highlighting the issues that you see, right? You see the hands are wide, they're down low, and he's trying to uproot this defensive lineman, right? That's the goal. And we're just off balance, right? And I think it starts with the hand placement. Loses the rep. He's not obviously the best run blocker in terms of displacing guys, but I think a lot of that stems from, again, the hand placement, and he was a little off balance once he arrived at contact, and that's going to drive that issue for sure. And this is what I'm talking about right here. In pass pro, how can you be textbook? He shoots the outside hand first. Really nice job disrupting the defensive lineman. And then he latches on. And then it's easy. Easy street while there's a bunch of chaos going around. Look at the NFL player chilling on an island, no problem. Because when you get that outside hand or inside hand, depending on a guy early, it helps you a ton to sustain that block for an elongated period of time. On a stunt, how does he handle him? Really nice. Aggressive but controlled at the same time. We'll play it, full speed here. Aggressive and then controlled to recover. Really, really nice rep there. Okay, this is where I think this is the one sack I think that he might be quote-unquote responsible for in pass protection this year, where you can just tell, okay, looks outside, right, sees maybe the nose tackle here, the defensive lineman is going to cross the center's face. So he's looking here. Defender realizes that he's in a nice position on the right tackle, works inside, and Haynes is just a little late to react, and there's the sack. So, again, awareness, not the best in that regard, but, we're going to show a little bit later we can recover from this. Now, this is impressive, okay? He has no assignment. We're in a three-man rush for NC State. What is he going to do? He's going to help this guy out on an island. Right tackle loses. Look at Haynes in a great position to make a play. Right guard, he's just sealing off the inside track the edge rusher thought he had to the quarterback. Really impressive. Okay, I think there's a little bit of work once again where you look at Haynes as a prospect and you go, okay, hands are very wide. Got to get back to that rep we showed earlier, right? Shooting a little early, right? Getting your hand in tight, disrupting early, because if you don't have good positioning and you're not lower, he's going to drive you into the backfield. It didn't really disrupt a whole lot there, but it was enough, and that's where Haynes has to get better. Now here we go, right? Where did we mess up last time? Messed up because we thought this guy's going to win inside move and we weren't there to help. This time, we're there to help. Really good awareness, really good job with recognition skills there by Haynes. Now, last one. What do we want to see? We want to see that aggression, right? Toss a guy down, be aggressive, be nasty out there as an offensive lineman. Now, with Christian Haynes, there's a lot you like to see, right? The versatility he's going to offer a run game, right? Power concepts. He's going to be able to pull. He's really, really good with second-level work, reach block work. That's going to come easy to him. I think the main question is hand placement, how he arrives at contact in the run game, right? Can he uproot defensive linemen? And in pass protection, can the hands, get in tighter? Can we get them out with an initial strike early in the rep? And that's something you saw at the Senior Bowl. If you go look online, find some of the one-on-ones, you see him throughout the week, Haynes, getting better with getting that initial strike out there first because he already had the quicks. He was already good at getting into his set early, distancing him well from defensive linemen, but he did a great job learning, being coachable throughout the week. That is something that is very positive about Haynes, and I think that's why, at least part of why, that Haynes is going to be at least a second-round pick and why he's going to be an impact player right away. So I hope you guys enjoyed this film room on Christian Haynes. If you did, throw a like down there. Subscribe if you're new. Plenty more draft content on the way very, very soon. I will catch you guys in the next video. Farewell.